It is time to give Battlefield 6 Open Beta a try. Now, to preface this, I did end up playing a couple games last night, so this is my first ever fresh playthrough or trying out the beta. But I just played a few games just to test it out, make sure I was able to get in and everything. And I don't really have too much for initial thoughts as I just played a couple games, so we're gonna really try it out today. But it looks okay. They do still have domination. So far on the beta, they've got domination, breakthrough, conquest, closed weapon conquest, and then king of the hill. I'm gonna try just classic domination. Coming from a Call of Duty fan, right? Domination, TDM, search and destroy. Those are kind of like my bread and butter. Battlefield, I have a lot less experience in than Call of Duty, so just to let you guys know, be transparent here. I'm not like a Battlefield fiend or Battlefield guru by any means. My most played Battlefield game was probably Battlefield 3 back in the day. That one I really had a good time with. And am I excited for Battlefield 6? I think it looks good. The graphics are beautiful, as you'll see once I get into a game. I feel like I'm more excited for the campaign rather than even the multiplayer. If I'm being completely honest with you, PvP games, I haven't been feeling them lately too much. So, hopping into a new multiplayer, I may, of course, if I do end up getting the game, I'll hop in for a little bit, see how it goes. Probably enjoy it for a week or two, a month, maybe 2 months. But am I going to put hundreds of hours into the Battlefield multiplayer? Probably not. Now, am I saying that's completely off the table? No, because it definitely could happen. But let me make sure my mic is muted here so everyone's not just hearing me ramble. But it's not completely out of the realm of possibility, I'm going to say. But is it likely? Definitely not. Like I said, because I'm just not the biggest Battlefield person, not the biggest Battlefield fan. But we're going to see how this goes. When I first tried to load up the multiplayer beta, I was in a queue. I couldn't play because the max amount of players has been reached. So I ended up being in a queue, and I was like 97,000 or 90 something thousand in the queue. But it ended up only taking maybe 5 or 6 minutes to actually get into the game. So that's exciting. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, what is going on here? It's just a black screen. Interesting. Am I able to play? I feel like I'm in a match right now, but I can't see anything. We're going to quit to main menu. Ain't looking too hot. There might already be some bugs. I believe there has been. I haven't seen a ton of content on Battlefield 6 yet, but I have seen a few things where there's bugs, especially for people on PC. I am playing on my PS5, so I didn't have any issues when I played yesterday. So we're gonna hopefully not have too many issues here and be able to actually completely crank this video out for you guys. But let's see. It looks like this one's loading up fine. But here we are. We are loading into our first game of this video on Battlefield 6. Like I said, the graphics are beautiful. If I'm being honest, if I'm going off of feeling, it feels a lot like Black Ops 6 in my opinion. Now, that might be blasphemy to some of you guys, especially hardcore Battlefield fans. Like, how dare you say this feels like Call of Duty? But, to be honest, it feels like Black Ops 6 in my opinion. Obviously, it doesn't have, like, Omni movement, but it has more, like, old-school COD controls, but just the feeling of the movement and aiming and gunplay, in my opinion, the combat feels like not Battlefield 6, obviously, Black Ops 6. Woo! Alright, there's a lot of people out here. Let's not go there. But, man, I mean, the atmosphere and the maps so far have been definitely on point. Really enjoyable there. They're just beautiful. Let's see. There's someone right here. Got him. Ooh. And I don't know these maps because I haven't put enough time into them yet, so forgive me if I'm just like running around because I'm still trying to figure this out. Oh, that can't go that way. Alright. Return to combat area. I'm getting that error message like, hey dummy, turn around. But let's see. Let's see if we can get something going here. At least get some nice kills. Alright, was able to get them. Beautiful. It definitely still feels a little weird. Whoa! Because I'm not used to... Like, it feels like Black Ops. It feels like Call of Duty a little bit. But obviously it's still going to be different. It's not a one-to-one or anything like that. Not even close. So it is a little bit different, obviously. As it should be. It's a different game, right? If it was the exact same game, it would be called Black Ops 6, and it wouldn't be called Battlefield. Oh, gosh. I actually got that kill? Wow. Okay, I'll take it. Ooh. I don't even know where I got hit from right there. Something else we could try, and I don't think this is the best map for it, but we could try a little bit of sniping. I did try some yesterday, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I did get some hit markers, but, you know, it is what it is. The hit markers were body shots. I did get some nice headshots and stuff like that, but, you know, I'm also not the best sniper, and especially on Battlefield, because I just don't have the experience with it. So that could be it as well. I think after this, after we play this domination match... Ooh, he's knocked. After we finish this domination match, I think we're going to hop into one of the other maps, or one of the other game modes. That's a little bit more classic to Battlefield. So not domination or King of the Hill or anything like that. We're hopping to the other one. I forget what they're called. Conquest or something like that. And then there's some other ones. And they are longer matches. They're like, it says on there, you know, 20 to 30 minutes. 20 to 40 minute matches. So they are a little bit longer. But if they're fun and enjoyable, then I definitely want to give it a try. I also haven't had the chance to try out, like, driving any of the tanks or anything like that yet. So that's something I want to do as well. And something I haven't got a chance to do in Domination or King of the Hill. So maybe it's just the other game modes, or maybe I'm wrong about that. Definitely jump in the comments and let me know. But, oh! Ooh. Oh. Kind of sucking right now, I'm not gonna lie. Which I'm not surprised. But I do want to get into some game modes where I can try, like, tanks. And I believe they have, like, planes and stuff you can fly. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong here. But I'm pretty sure there is. Someone's got to be back here pretty close by, I feel like. It should be spawning in this area around C. Oh, I don't want to be capturing it. No, 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 no. I don't want to be capturing it. Okay, my teammate's going to go for the capture, so I may as well hop on if I can. Nice. Alright, we got that C captured. Don't think that was the greatest idea to go ahead and capture that, but it's what it is. Wow, aim is atrocious. Oh! What? I feel like I put so many bullets into that guy. Alright, we're going to try out Engineer next, which is the submachine gun. Played this a little bit yesterday. I also like the... What's the other class with the light machine gun with the LMG? That one was pretty fun as well. But I would love to know if you guys have hopped into Battlefield 6, what are your thoughts or opinions on it? Would love to know. Get in the comments below. I'd love to start some conversations with you guys around this game. I am excited for just something a little bit different than Call of Duty. Even though I really enjoy Call of Duty, I love Call of Duty. But I've been getting a little burnt out from it. I'm not going to lie. With Black Ops 6, I got a little burnt out from it. And I haven't been playing it. I've been playing more single-player, story mode type games. So I am excited for something a little bit different. And if Battlefield 6 is that game and it does end up being what everyone wants it to be, I think it will be great. But if it... I do have a feeling that it also might be one of those games that it's really popular for a month or two, 3-4 months maybe, and then the hype just kind of dies out and people move on. I feel like that could really happen. So, you know, only time will tell when it comes to what's actually going to happen with this game. But I will say, it does look promising. It feels good. It looks amazing. Hopefully we can load into a different map in the next game, and so I can show you guys that. But it looks beautiful. Feels good. We're just going to have to see how the full complete package, you know, ends up being once the full game comes out. I think that's really going to be the testament to if this game's going to last long term or not, you know? But I'd love to know your thoughts. Oh my gosh. I am just sucking. Alright. We got the dub, though. We did get the dub, which is nice. Oh, there it is. You have to hold it down. 10 and 12 with 5 assists, 7 captures. So not great at all. Pretty garbage, to be honest. And we're going to go ahead and quit to main menu so I can try out, look for a different game mode. So let's see what we can get into. Okay. Let's see. There is Breakthrough. Fight on one side of the frontier. One side of a frontline battle for territory. As attackers, capture objectives to take enemy sectors. As defenders, hold your positions and stop the enemy advancement. There's Conquest, which is compete to control objectives in a large-scale open battle and eliminate opposing forces. Deplete enemy lives by securing and holding more objectives until only one side remains. Okay. Let's try Breakthrough out. I think this is somewhat of a more classic, like, Battlefield mode rather than Call of Duty, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna give this one a try. Let me know what game modes that you guys have been rocking with and that you guys have been enjoying, because like I said, I'm basically a complete noob when it comes to Battlefield, so this is the map that I did play yesterday. Man, look at these visuals. It looks freaking beautiful, man. Let's pull out the sniper and go recon. Let's do that. Equipped, okay. Can I get back into the game now? Save and close. Alright. There we go. Okay, we're back in the game, and when you look under the horizon, you can just see you can see all the other snipers, like right there. Dang it, he got me first. Let's see if we can get behind a truck and see if we can get revived here. Oh, okay, I can't move. I don't think anyone's going to revive me here, so I'm just going to skip that part. Deploy. Oh, it takes a little bit to deploy, I guess. Now I should be able to. Why can't I not deploy right here? Do you pick where to deploy? Or what? HQ? So I'm deploying all the way over here, far, far away from the battlefield. But you know what? That's alright. Man, these visuals are beautiful though. I gotta just keep iterating on that because it does look really good. It almost reminds me of a mixture in between Call of Duty and Battlefront 2. If you guys have played Battlefront 2, game's amazing. Let's revive this dude. Let's help him out. Nice, got that revival. And hopefully we don't get instantly clapped on this one. That was such a late shot. Someone got to him right before I could. It's alright. Wow, I suck with this sniper. Maybe I shouldn't use the sniper. Oh, cool, I'm getting revived. Can we get... Oh my gosh, everybody and their mother is sniping. If I hold the skip... Oh, I got revived. Heck yeah. I got a hit marker, bro. Come on. Revive me. Revive me. I'm gonna respond at the HQ. Okay, here we go. Let me change to combat medic. There we go. Sector lost. Dang. Okay. Okay. We lost that sector. It's fine. Hey, ranked up to level 5. What did I say I was gonna unlock at level 5? Oh yeah, that assault rifle. Bet. Got the second assault rifle unlocked. Now the question is, will this game keep me engaged for, you know, these longer matches that are 20, 30 minutes long? This thing's a laser, honestly. I kind of like this weapon better than the assault rifle. I have come to the conclusion, I think, that I just kind of suck at Battlefield, and that's just is what it is. It's how it's gonna be. I just suck at Battlefield. I feel like I say that about a lot of games that I make videos on. After a while, I'm like, yeah, I just kind of suck at this game. I think I just suck at gaming, honestly. But I'm having fun, and that's what matters. So we're going to continue doing what we do over here. While we're kind of just messing around here. There we go. That guy's going to snipe me. Let me know. I'd love to know what games you guys have been playing recently. What games you guys have been diving into. Oh my gosh. I flew right there. Alright, no one's going to get me. I'm behind enemy territory here. Behind enemy lines. I'm not going to get revived there. But what games have you guys been getting into lately? I've been playing a lot of different things. Vanquish on the PS3. I've been playing Sonic Colors Ultimate on my PS5. I've been playing Battlefield 6, obviously, right now. But just yesterday and right now are the only times I've been playing that. I've been playing Final Fantasy 13 as well. So as you can see, I play quite a plethora of diversity in games here. I'm definitely not one of the person that just plays COD and Madden every year or something like that. I like to play a lot of different games. If you guys check out the rest of my channel, you guys will definitely see that. And I'd love for you guys to do that. Check it out. See if this kind of content is what you like. And if you do like it, we'd love you guys to follow along the journey. If not, completely cool as well. Glad you stopped into this video at least. And I hope you got at least some kind of enjoyment out of it. But alright, so we tried out, what was that? It wasn't Conquest, it was Breakthrough. That was a pretty cool game mode. But my voice is going out, so I can't continue recording, so I ended up leaving that game. But what are my initial thoughts on Battlefield 6? I think it looks good. It seems promising. I'm not just gonna glaze the game and say that like, oh, this is gonna be a 10 out of 10 game. I'm super hyped for it, because that's really not the truth. And as you guys know, I'm transparent with you guys to the core when it comes to my content. I do like it. It's a little bit different than Call of Duty, so I'm looking for something a little different. I think it could be one that I hop in to for a couple months and enjoy the multiplayer. But honestly, the campaign is what I'm really excited about, which I haven't seen much about. This game has a campaign, right? I really hope it does, because if it doesn't, then I'm going to be a little let down, and I'm definitely not going to get it if it doesn't have a campaign. I want a full-fledged experience here if I'm going to spend the money on this game, which I think it's going to retail at $70. I may even wait a while and just wait to get it later on when it goes down to inevitably $30, $40, $50, whatever. When sales start happening, and then pick it up there. But let me know your initial thoughts on it. Those are kind of mine. It does look beautiful. It feels good. Feels a lot like Black Ops 6. But yeah, I'm moderately excited for this game. That's what I'm going to say. I'm being completely honest with you guys. So One thing I do want to do though is kind of go back and try out some of the other Battlefields, play the campaigns, play the multiplayers. I have some that I haven't played through fully in my collection, so definitely want to try that out, and let me know in the comments if you guys would want to see that as well. So appreciate you guys checking out this video though, and would love to know your thoughts. Would love to start a conversation with you guys in the comments below. I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.